Fresh Blood is another initiative that we do with ABC, and it was all about the next wave of comedy talent. We did one full round of it, starting about 2 to 3 years ago, where we took 24 teams making short sketches. 4 of them got to make pilots, and then 2 of those got to make full 6x30 hour series, which were Fancy Boy and Skipbox that you're going to, Adele you'll meet. There's Adele there when she was pregnant with Christian's first child. And her first child. It took 2 of them, sorry. You can cut that bit. Another initiative that we did with ABC, hopefully some of you saw the pilots that we made. It was a kind of 6 pilots, half-hour comedies that went to air on ABC Primetime and on iView, and 2 of those actually went on to become full 6x30 hour series. Ronnie Cheng and The Letdown there, the lady with the baby. Netflix liked the pilot so much that they came on board with that one. So that's hopefully going to be a big international release. So I'm pleased, check them all out. So it's Ronnie Cheng, International Student. You can now see a full 7 episode season of that. Bleak, this is fantastic. This is from the girls who made the catering show. It's really funny. This is from WA. It's called The Legend of Gavin Tanner. The Letdown. Lawrence Mooney's Moon Man. What I think this is I'm just going to play 3 clips of shows that we've funded, that only one of which has been released so far, and it's just to give you a little sneak peek of the kind of things that we're making. But again, it's a sort of prism for seeing what's going off online. And this first one, let me just check. Yeah, hopefully we've got some audio for it. This first one is, has anyone heard of Auntie Donna? Great. They're pretty big on YouTube. They've got about 150,000 subscribers. They're a comedy trio from Melbourne. They've been making content online for a good few years now, but they're actually a fantastic live show as well. They travel the world, and what we're fascinated in is to see them expand upon that narrative scripted content. We gave them the money to make a half-hour special to demonstrate really to broadcasters and people with money that they can translate their absurdist comedy sketches to a full half hour. And I'll have to Mike's credit, as much as theirs, you know, you can tell how sort of absurd and surreal the comedy is, but they've really managed to translate it to a proper narrative half hour with a beginning, middle, and end. This is, I'll just check. So look, this one's live already, and this was one that came out of our Skip Ahead initiative, out of the last round. Anyone heard of Super Wog? Great, a few of you. They've got about 700,000 subscribers on YouTube. They've been making content for about 7 years now, but never anything longer than a few minutes. Also, like Auntie Donna, they're quite a successful live act. They generally always sell out their shows. And this was released about 5 weeks ago now, and within 24 hours, it had 500,000 views. Within 3 days, it had 1 million views. And about a day after that, their phone was ringing off the hook from broadcasters wanting to make a full series with them. I'll just show you, for anyone who, if those who've heard of them have seen it, apologies, but I'll just show you the trailer for it. And again, one of Mike's. Mike helped them to flesh that out from their sketch-based stuff to a half hour.
Wait, let me guess. Family bucket meal.
Dad, why do you have to be such a fat pig?
Hey, don't make fun of your dad, you skinny fuckwit. You came out of his balls, you little testicle cunt. Now go wait in the car. You see Macca's over there? They're doing 200% volume compared to us. We need to lift our game, Johnny.
Bro, they're doing double the volume because they're half the price.
No, you idiot. Upsell. That's the key.
Upsell?
Upsell those nuggets.
Get a thick shake and a 10-pack of nuggets, all right? You're gonna need it.
Can I get a triple beef and bacon burger with extra bacon and double cheese on that?
Yep.
And I'll have an extra patty as well with the special sauce.
You want me to book your funeral as well? Colonel Sanders, listen to me. You're gonna kill yourself. It's fucking suicide. Go next door, get a sandwich, and go for a walk, old man.
It's actually the last frame, and it's lucky in a way because you miss the Anyway. Look, one thing I really like about that is that those guys are, whilst it might not seem it from the trailer there, the show really has a lot of heart, and they've really figured out what they want to say through their comedy. And I think it's really starting to come across. They've honed their voice with Mike's help, but please check it out. It's up to, I think, it's nearly at 2 million views now, which going back to Christian's point, it really helps them with that leverage that we're talking about. Audience first, and then it gives you incredible leverage with broadcasters and people who have money. Just to show that we're not all about comedy, because we're really not, this is a clip from a show called Event Zero, which is a conspiracy thriller from a filmmaker called Enzo Tedeschi. This was made possible by a whole bunch of money coming out of Black Pills, which are a streaming video on demand service from France, but who've launched primarily in the US. I'll give you a little look at that. Has anyone heard of Black Pills? They're launching fairly. I mean, it's sort of like a mini Netflix, but with kind of twisted, weird content on there for a millennial audience. Not sure at the moment whether it'll be a subscription.
Good morning, Sydney Siders. It's an unusually glorious day out there for a Sydney winter.
There has been a train derailment. People coming out of the tunnels uninjured, and minutes later they are dying in the streets. This may be a biological terror attack.
We would ask media to please not speculate and cause undue concern for certain religious communities.
No one is safe right now, Dad, least of all people like you and me.
We're a nation that won't bow down to terrorists.
Racial violence has broken out across the country.
Our society is tearing itself apart.
What part of suspension don't you understand?
She just let him walk out. He's a key suspect. Police, stop!
Why'd you kill half of Sydney?
You still don't trust me!